Hello, let's start this lesson with this kanji. Do you recognize this kanji? It's one of the kanjis that we're going to study today. And this is Japanese, learning Japanese through anime. It will be lesson number 6. I wanted to study a few words with this anime that I'm seeing right now. It's called Mushishi. Has those two kanjis. We'll study those two kanjis. But first, let's do a little review of a kanji we have seen before. Do you recognize this kanji? Every time you see something yellow, it will be a question. So maybe you can fixate this kanji. This is how we write it. And that kanji was good. And you'll hear it in the anime as in yokatta, thank God, great. If you hear dore ga ii, dore, which one of these is good? Which one do you want? So that was like a little review, and let's try to learn some more words through anime. It's fun, not that hard. So Mushishi, you see those two kanjis. Let's see what the first kanji is. The first kanji is mushi, as in insect. If you see in the top, that's how you write mushi, insect. And then a variation, the one they use in the anime, it has 3 of these, just staggered. If you look at it, it looks a little bit complicated, but if you pay attention, it's just 3 insects. It's the kanji for 3 insects. So if you learn the kanji, then it won't be that hard. And the second part is the shi. It's also a play on words, mushishi. So the shi part, and this is the kanji. It's a teacher, a master. And the anime is not about insects, but about these mushi creatures that are this sort of ghost presence, and then this guy that investigates them, that's the shi, he's the master. So that's the title of Mushishi. This sentence, jikai o tanoshimi ni, you'll see it in a lot of anime at the end. So if you're thinking of what it is, that's what the kanji is. Tanoshi, you see here, that's the kanji we just first saw. So you read this, jikai, with this two, o tanoshimi ni. So what does it mean? You'll see it a lot at the end of anime. So the first two kanji is jikai, next time. I don't know if you know the word for time, which is jikan. This is jikai, jikai. So it has 2 kanji. This is the kanji for next and time. This is alone, you would read it like sugi. And so it's jikai, next time. So that's the first part. And then the kanji for fun that you hear a lot when they say tanoshi, that's the kanji for fun, tanoshi. But in this case, o tanoshimi ni, let's say you might hear it in telephone conversations, but in this case it's saying do not miss. So it's o tanoshimi ni. And let's see how you write tanoshi. If you hear it alone in an anime, it means it's fun. But in this case, o tanoshimi ni will be don't miss it. Let's do a review of another kanji. just to fixate in our memories. Do you know what omoshiroi is? Has two kanjis, a mask and white. Omoshiroi. Omoshiroi is interesting. You hear a lot in anime. Let's try another. What about bakemono? Composed of a change and a thing. The two kanjis. Bakemono. Bakemono is a monster. Now let's see again the kanji for what is it? How do you read this kanji? And what do you mean now? Do you know what the kanji means? It means tanoshi, fun. And in the case of the sentence we're studying, Chikai o tanoshimi ni. So until next time, don't miss it. See you next time. O tanoshimi ni.